Well, hello, Sissy. I know you've been probably wondering where you can buy some clothing, especially like the clothes from like the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. So let me show you what I bought at a really tiny thrift store, in like a small little town. And sometimes those are the best thrift stores to go to if you're looking for older clothes, just high quality clothes. Here, let me get rid of this. And my dog is here. Now look at this gorgeous nightie. It is vintage. It is so lovely. Look at the embroidery. Isn't this fantastic? Oh, I love it. Now this is why I'm doing this video, is because I don't want you to shy away if the vintage garment has issues. For example, this lovely nightie does have a hole in the armpit. Oh, I guess there's one started here. So there's right there. Okay. And then there's a bigger one on this side. It pretty much follows the seam, which is great. So the seam is like this line here where the fabric joins. And I love seeing that because then when I sew the material back together, then you don't get to see where I fixed it. But even if you do see a area you had to fix, not a big deal. No one's going to pay attention to that, and no one's going to know it's there but you. So, and then here's another thing that was an issue. Well, not really an issue because we can fix it. So as you see from this nightie, there are two buttonholes right there and right there. And it had this darling button on the side. Where is it? So right there, as you can see, one button. Aw, it's a cute button, but no worries. So here's the fun part about upcycling, like vintage clothing. You can customize it and make it yours. For example, here's what I'm going to do with this. So I was in a craft store and I found, look at these buttons. Oh goodness, they're white, just like this trim. I'm thinking this button has turned yellow from aging, so it's great to refresh it with brand new buttons. And it also has that shine. But here's the thing. I also bought these. Look, flower buttons. And there's a reason why I think I'm going to actually go with the flower buttons. Because, look closely at the embroidery. It's flowers. So wouldn't that just be darling to have floral, like flower buttons with all of this other cute, adorable flowers? I think so. And it's pretty easy to sew. There's plenty of YouTube tutorials on how to sew. I'm just going to pull off these buttons. This is so exciting. And get a seam ripper. So that way you can remove the other button. That way you see how easy it is to fix a vintage item. So that way if you fall in love with something, even if there's like a little hole or a button missing, you can fix it and make it better. And you're going to feel so great in it because you know that not only did you find something of high quality, it's going to look fabulous on you and you put work into it. And that's what's going to make it extra special, is because of you. Well, hello, darling. Now that I've finished fixing this lovely vintage nightgown, I figured I would go to bed with it. Holiday earrings, gorgeous. But yes, I love how this turned out. You can't even tell that there was any issues. So there was a hole here and a hole here, but looks fantastic. And then some of this was ripped from the seam. You can't even tell where it is. It's absolutely amazing. And then there were some loose threads. Cut those off, and it looks brand new. Ooh, I love it. So let this be your sign that if you happen to see any lovely vintage attire in a thrift store or antique shop and there's a few issues, buy it and fix it. You'll be happy you did. Bye.